I'm trying to master as many games as I can via Wait, this isn't retro achievements. No, this is my first foray into the PS3, and I figured what better way to do that than to enjoy some real 2000s nostalgia with Hannah Montana the movie, the game. This set has 43 trophies, including the Platinum, separated into a few different categories. Completing the story mode, 5 stars and perfect sections on every song, mini-game scores, and a couple of cleanup trophies. And yes, I said get 5 stars on every song. This is a rhythm game of sorts, though Guitar Hero it definitely is not. I'll shorten this 10-minute tutorial section and point out a few of the controls in this weird-ass game. For these, you hold the thumbsticks in the direction of Hannah's hands. Here's the wonderful world of PlayStation motion controls that swept the gaming world around this time. I can't describe how much I hated the motion control gimmick, and honestly still do. For the guitar parts, we have to swap between the strings and press X on the gems as they cross. Oh look, more motion controls. How wonderful. Though I will say RPCS3 handles it very well, so at least we can look at the positives, right? The drums are played with the thumbsticks, and it really annoys me that the notes don't match the drums in the actual song. I almost ended the playthrough right there, but I decided to carry on. The singing parts are just press X on the blue gems, and holding X and practicing your best strangling motion with the controller on the yellow gems. Finally, we're out of the tutorial and can start the actual game. Don't worry about my emulator stroking out here, I swear it's okay. Do keep in mind, if I played any of the actual music from the game, Mickey Mouse would probably swap me personally, and I'm not here for that. But you can still see how the scoring system works. It's just like any other rhythm game. Keep a streak going and build a combo for a high score. We get our first 5-star trophy, and get used to it because there's about 10 more that we have to endure. Play through. Now in the tour bus we go full Star Wars talking to Lily. I did not know that holograms were a thing in 2009, but then again I was a broke bitch, so who knows. The bus isn't important yet, or ever really, so we head back out to the stage for song 2. Nope, not that one. We get a trophy for a perfect singing section, getting 5 stars, and unlocking the song in quick play mode. We'll get these on every song, so you never really feel like you're not gaining progress, I suppose. Now we get into the actual story of the game.
Miley, they used to use typewriters, but now I think it's all done on computers.
Dad! Forgot I wasn't talking to you.
Oh god, this is gonna be horrible, isn't it? I've never seen this movie, but from what I can tell by reading the plot online, it follows it almost exactly. This game came out in 2009, but if you told me that it was made entirely in The Sims 2 in 2005, I would believe you. As far as the story goes, basically, part of the town is in the process of being bought out and turned into a strip mall or something, and we have to help with a fundraiser to fight against that. Though, really, the thought process of a small town fundraiser being able to make enough money to fight against some bigwig wanting to build a mall is kind of out there. But of course, we must also have a romance blooming. And this one is with Travis the Chicken Man. This doofus spends the entire game building the chicken coop and sending us on fetch quests. And honestly, I hate him. Here is our first of 10 horse rides. It is a motion controlled riddled mess. Steering the horse, speeding up or slowing down, jumping is all motion control. And unfortunately, we'll get well acquainted with these awful controls very soon. Onto the market now. We help Grandma carry her big melons around. And we do such a good job that she pays us for it.
Wearing tights, a pullover dress with sequins, some heels, and...
Whoa, darling. Remember where you are. This isn't some fancy Hollywood shindig. Think country, hun.
Yes, because here in the country, we only wear overalls and boots covered in horse shit. Give me a break with this. I can't really tell if it's these dresses or the character model that looks like trash, but I hate it. We do buy everything though, since there's a trophy for purchasing 100 pieces of clothing. Now to the fair, where we have some of the most miserable games I've ever seen. Like this stupid frog game that has us flicking the controller forward to toss the frog. Who thought this was a good idea? The horse race is a little better. There's no motion controls at least, but that's about all it's got going for it. This bottle toss game is the same as the frog one, just slightly less annoying since there's no moving parts. And I did actually get the trophy for beating it on my first try. It still sucked ass though. We head to the petting zoo to get Jackson out of trouble, and we do that by walking around herding animals into their pens like some hillbilly match game, I don't know. Some paparazzi jackleg shows up asking us if we know who Hannah Montana is, which may actually be the dumbest thing in the game, because Hannah is supposed to be a worldwide star, right? So this is the equivalent of asking someone if they've ever heard of Taylor Swift. I literally don't know anyone in my life that has never heard of her before. But now that he's mentioned Hannah, it's time for a dream sequence. We amazingly and perfectly hit this keyboard sequence. And I really wish that I could play you guys the music from this game, because some of these songs are pretty nostalgic. And honestly catchy. But, you know, the House of Mouse is always listening. I really don't understand the point of this tour bus section between the songs. It serves literally no purpose at all. Another perfect keyboard section, another amazing score. And now we can get back to reality and the shitty part of this game. Shittier part of this game. At the local campus, we have to find a class for 30-plus-year-old Jackson to pretend to be in, to trick Billy Ray into thinking he's enrolled. Yeah, it is as stupid as it sounds. We go through a couple of rooms before we find a dance class going on, and I guess, of course, that's the perfect one for him. Then this lazy shit wants us to go back to the fair and get these windows for his stupid chicken coop. And of course, Miley's simp ass is all for it. Imagine spending all that time on a chicken coop, and it looks like that. This guy, I swear to God. Back at the campus, a cheerleader sends us on yet another fetch quest, because why not? And this bitch doesn't even help. She just walks away and makes us go find everything. Southern hospitality, my ass. We bring all the cheer crap back to her, and I can't get over this Luann from King of the Hill accent.
As a show of our appreciation, we'd like to make you an honorary member of the squad.
This game is seriously terrible, guys.
Being full of screaming fans and a spectacular halftime show performance.
Yeah, Molly, I'm sure a halftime show for a 12 o'clock game at some random community college would be a wild show. Look at that crowd. Holy low effort. We get both of those songs out of the way, but we're starting to see just how much of a budget game this truly is. I mean, that's to be expected, I guess, but still, come on, man. This clown still hasn't made any progress on his stupid chicken coop. I hope he's not getting paid for this shit. Now to the fundraiser and having to babysit Jackson some more.
I kinda like the sound of that.
I heard that.
Yeah, I'm sure you did, considering you're standing literally an arm's length away from her.
Grandma, he's been making something of himself for a long time.
Okay, that line actually got a chuckle out of me. We'll take anything positive here. And apparently, this girl will take anything as long as it's in powder form.
KJ Outfitters just got in all new fashions.
Anyway, we go collect Jackson, and I love how we make him carry everything himself. Don't even offer to carry a loaf of bread. That's what you get for lying about your age to get on my show.
Oh, you just have to check out the new Crowley Corners Market.
Will do, Coke Fiend. Just what I needed. More music that I can't play. This time with the perfect guitar solo. It really does suck that I can't play any of the audio from these sections, but I've heard Michael Mouse will personally come hold your family for ransom. So the money-sucking bad guy shows up and tells us that we'll never make enough money to save the town. So Travis suggests that we bring Hannah Montana in to perform, because that is literally the only thing he wants from me, is to bring windows for his chicken coop and pop stars. Of course, we simp out and do that, having Lily fly out in her best Hannah cosplay. Who the hell is looking at these photos and thinking that's Hannah Montana? I guess this universe is full of people with permanent blurred vision. Chicken Boy asks us on a date on the same night as Hannah's little fundraiser concert, because this wouldn't be Hannah Montana content without getting into some of the classic double life shenanigans. Oh, and more dream sequences. You can never have too many of those. We spam out 30 beautifully decorated pieces of clothing to earn a trophy, before doing another song and getting those 3 trophies.
Well, Hannah kinda promised to go to the mayor's dinner tonight.
Oh, that's why there's classic double life shenanigans, not a concert. Who cares? It don't even matter.
Wow. Can you believe this place? I'm in shopping heaven.
Will you please leave me alone? So here we are at the mayor's dinner. And then at our date with Chicken Man. And then at the mayor's dinner again. And then, oh no, we've been caught. Who could have seen this coming?
Just forget it. Miley, Hannah.
Guys, be honest. I don't sound like that, do I? Please tell me it's not that bad. So we find this weather vane at the market, and can you believe that we are the ones to finish this damn chicken coop? And it looks awful. Chicken Man is officially the worst character in gaming history. But we have to go to the fair and try to win some big stuffed animals so we can continue to simp for this guy. And the fact that I had to play these games again because of his ass solidifies him as the worst character of all time. But I did score over 100 points on the frog game for a trophy, so there's that. After spending 20 minutes playing those stupid carnival games again, we get thrown into the last musical set of the game, earning a shit ton of trophies and beating the game. Okay, here's another one of those stupid plot holes that kills me. Please tell me how nobody ever figured out that Miley and Hannah were the same person just by looking at her.
It's just me, Miley.
These reveals are always so stupid in this game and in the show, because there's no logical reason that the people that see Miley every single day shouldn't be able to tell that she's Hannah Montana. I'm pretty sure that if my best friend was Sabrina Carpenter in a brunette wig, that I'd be able to tell. Anyway, nothing else that happens here even matters, so let's just move on to the cleanup phase. I spent another 20 minutes of my life that I'll never get back riding this stupid horse to earn the trophy for riding it 10 times. And then right here I make the mistake of buying jewelry thinking that it counted towards the purchase 100 clothing items trophy. But it turns out that bracelets, rings, or necklaces don't count, because why would they? So after even more spam of the horse ride game to earn coins, we buy our 100th piece of clothing. And after that, the only thing that we have left to do is win a 4-player horse race at the carnival. So after connecting 4 controllers to my emulator, I beat the other 3 Mia's asses and unlocked the platinum. What can I say about Hannah Montana the movie? The game. It was a game about Hannah Montana. Not a good one though. The music segments were a hit of nostalgia for someone that grew up hearing the music on TV, but the gameplay there was lacking. Having to use the motion controls, thumbstick movement, going from singing, playing guitar, playing the drums, it's just all over the place. And none of the little mini games in there are even good to begin with, so when you throw them all together in a 3-minute time frame, it's just awful. That does not mean that the rest of the game was any better though. These character models legitimately look like they were pulled from The Sims 2 and slightly polished. The voice acting is bad.
Grandma, no.
None of them really sound like the actual actors, and they all use a very exaggerated southern accent that I can say from experience only appears in specific circles down here.
It's homecoming, and the visiting cheer team always plays some prank on the home team.
And as far as gameplay goes, what gameplay? It's nothing but non-stop fetch quests with an arcade game thrown in here and there. You spend the entire time walking around talking to people and watching cutscenes until the next concert segment. This is a game made for no reason other than to cash in on the popularity of a dying Disney show before it was too late. With all that being said, Hannah Montana the movie, the game, on the PS3 gets a participation trophy right above Ed, Edd n Eddy because at least this game wasn't broken. If you enjoyed this video, let me know what other PS3 games I should play, along with my Retro Achievements content. Remember guys, life's what you make it, but I can't finish the rest of the song or Mickey will be at my door.